Hi, I'm Charles Duncan Waterman, and I'm here with the lovely Kathleen Betts. And of course, you know, we're here to speak about our 17 biblical principles of success. You know, I speak on number 10, principle number 10, joy. And Kathleen, which one do you speak on?
I speak on principle number 7, kindness. I have that honor and joy.
And joy. Well, one of the things that we've been doing here today, Kathleen, is really talking about the joy that it gives us to be participants in this program, right? And not only that, the privilege, we feel privileged to be coming on this program. I mean, like, I don't know why they chose me.
Me neither. I'm overwhelmed, actually.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's something grand, and we need to figure out what we can do to use this opportunity to be most helpful to others, and how we can best serve God with
what we got
our
here, right?
contributions.
I agree.
Yes.
So one of the things that Kathleen and I have come up with today was to establish a system to really get this message out to more people, and also to encourage our fellow contributors to really make an effort to get out there and use this tool, right? Because that's exactly what it is. It is a tool that has been, you know, a lot of work has been put into this by Phil and all the other 49 other people, right?
Right, and people behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, right? Tim Madera and so on. By the way, Tim, I hope everything goes well with your dad. Everything is going to work out, sir. Everything works for good to them that serves the Lord, and everything is going to work out there. You'll see. But yeah, as we continue, one of the things that Kathleen and I were speaking about also today was the system, right? So we made a few notes, and one of the things that I did was I had spoken to Phil a few weeks ago, and Phil encouraged me to use the study guide, right? So you know our study guide. We start with the study guide and use the study guide. So then what we'll do first is we'll introduce the program at a location. So first we pick a date and we pick a location, right? Then we create a Facebook event. That's really what I did last week. I created this Facebook event, and then I used the people who I knew would be interested in it, and I invited them to come and meet at a specific event. My event was at Church of the Messiah, which is downtown, right? And I essentially just introduced the concept to people, right? So then once we've created a location, we got a Facebook page, you invite people we already know, but again, I wanted to be more specific in creating and selecting people, right? As you suggested, to be specific rather than
random,
right?
We want to reach as many people as possible, but if we start with people who we think can benefit most, or who would be most interested in taking part, and that's probably a good starting point.
I think so, right? It's easy
Hope
for
so.
But here's the best part, and I think that this is the easiest part for me and you, is that we'll start the Bible study speaking about the principles of which we spoke about, right? Does that make sense to you?
Well, we are enthusiastic about the
principles. Well, this is what I'm saying. You're excited about kindness, right? I'm excited about joy. So why don't we start with those two, get to know them, right? And then take it from there. For example, one of the things that I did is I copied all of the notes, all of the questions in the study guide. I copied all the questions and put them on that Facebook group, right? So now I'll send that out to people, right? There's no cost involved right now. I have already given about 25 people the Joy CD. So I'll get them to listen to the CD. I'll get them to spend the next few days going through the study guide on the topic of joy, the principle of joy. And then on Friday when we meet up, then we'll have the opportunity to sit and speak about it. People will be prepared, they would have an idea of what the topics are about and so on. What do you think of that?
I think that's a fabulous idea. We needed to get the ball rolling somehow, and I love that you've taken the initiative to establish a few steps and guidelines, and if we all can do this together, I'm going to follow in your footsteps.
Well, I want you to come with me. You know,
Oh,
why don't
I
you
am.
come? Yeah, why don't you come on Friday,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
So
I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, so come Friday, and then you know what? That would be a good thing because then we can say next week or the following week we'll do yours, right? And then you invite your own group of people. You can use the same church of Messiah is down there, or if you have somewhere else that you would rather use or whatever works, right? But then between the two of us, we can get it going, you know, and just get the word out, right? What else did I have here? Okay, you know, one of the other things that we said, we start with 10 specific people, right? 10 is a good number to manage, right? I think so. So we start with 10 people, that's an easy number to manage, and we go from there.
Right, because it's easy to feel a little overwhelmed with, well, how do we invite a group of people? But if we don't let ourselves get overwhelmed, if we feel like, well, I'm just going to invite 10 people, rather than a random number or an unknown number, we'll find 10 specific people and grow it from there.
You know what? That's true. So then that's what we'll do, right? Because again, it's also easy to have 10 people contribute and hear and get their voices heard a lot easier than if it's like 25 or 20 or something like that. You know what I mean? But that's what our system is. That's what we've that's a system that we've decided that's how Kathleen and I will approach this. We'll certainly go all in. We have not been asking anyone to purchase anything at this point. Right now, I believe in the spirit of generosity and the spirit of giving. So right now, I have given 25 copies of my own CD, along with the free gift, by the way. The free gift is the introduction to all of the principles, right? Tim introduces all the principles with a small snippet of what's included. So it gives people who are listening to it a chance to understand what the whole thing is about. You know? So I'm excited about that.
Right, I'm excited. I'm excited to learn so much more about all the other contributors and what they have to say.
I know.
What Charles has to say about joy, which just that you exude the joy you do makes me
rejoice in the Lord always.
I'm excited to find out more.
Well, you know what? We had by the way, Kathleen and I had such a great conversation today. We finally decided to get together and meet up and have a chat and, you know, and just brainstorm with each other and get a sense of, like, you know, what can we do to really make this thing work here in Toronto. Kathleen and I are the only two people in Toronto who are featured on the program, so we decided, well, why don't we just get together and
that's a nice
brainstorm.
easy step to start with.
Yeah.
So, and it's been a great day. I've loved
Absolutely.
getting to know you better, and I'm excited about what we can hopefully do, and inviting other people in to also get excited about it.
So you know what? I invite you guys to all, you know, get involved. Please contact me. By the way, I'd love to meet more of you, and Kathleen, you too, right?
Yeah.
Contact the two of us, and let us all work together to make sure that we can spread God's word through the use of this study guide and the use of this tool. Okay, so keep in touch. Look out for more, and we'll keep you up to date as to how things progress. Okay. All the best to you guys. God bless you. Thanks a lot, Phil, and to everybody else. God bless you.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So we will